Hello, and welcome back. Today we're going to have a story about some of more Jesus' awesome power. So Jesus had traveled to a new area. It was called the region of Gerasene, or the Gerasenes. And it was by the sea. Usually, when Jesus arrived at a new place, people were glad to see him. They would listen to the things Jesus said. They would even bring their sick friends to him so he could heal them. But on this day, when Jesus and his friends stepped out of the boat, they met a very scary man. As soon as Jesus stepped out of the boat, this man ran up to Jesus and fell on his knees in front of him. But something was different about him. He was controlled by evil spirits. The evil spirits worked for Satan, God's enemy. The Bible tells us that evil spirits can cause awful problems if people do not trust in God. But it's important to remember that Jesus is much more powerful than evil spirits. Now, this man who ran up to Jesus had been hiding in tombs near the sea for years. Jesus wasn't afraid of the way the man looked. He wasn't afraid of the man's actions. He was surely not afraid of the evil spirits. But the evil spirits were afraid of Jesus. Jesus told the evil spirits to leave the man. We're going to read Luke chapter 8, verse 28 to see what the evil spirits said to Jesus. When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell at his feet. He shouted at the top of his voice, "Jesus, Son of the Most High God, what do you want with me? I beg you, don't hurt me." Of course, Jesus isn't going to hurt him. The man didn't know who Jesus was, but the evil spirits knew exactly who Jesus was. And they were terrified. They were afraid of where Jesus would tell them to go and when they left the man. Oh, wait. Yeah, they were afraid of where Jesus would tell them to go. When they left the man, on a hill nearby, a big herd of pigs was eating. All right, the evil spirits begged Jesus, "Send us into those pigs." Jesus agreed. So the evil spirits went into the pigs. Suddenly, the entire herd of pigs began to run, and they ran and they ran and they ran down the hillside straight into the water. And every one of those pigs was drowned. Now it was the herdsman's turn to be terrified, right? The man that now is free of demons. Well, they ran and told everyone they could find what they had just seen. And the townspeople came running to see with their own eyes what had happened. Wow, Jesus had commanded the evil spirits to leave this man alone, and the evil spirits had obeyed. But instead of being happy, the people of the town were even more scared, right? Jesus' power over the evil spirits was hard for the people to understand. It made them afraid. So the people asked Jesus to leave. The people who had heard the man's story were amazed. Jesus had shown love for this man, even when everyone else had feared him. Jesus' love was stronger than any evil spirit and stronger than any fear. God's love is bigger and stronger than anything, guaranteed. Because God loves us, we can trust him to give us peace when we are afraid and to show us what to do. Police officers help us by protecting us and making sure we're safe. But God takes care of us so much more because his love is stronger than, any police officer and stronger than, in fact, anything. Right? We can't see God, but we can know that he will keep his promise, or he will keep his promises and help us and will always love us no matter what. All right. Stay strong, stay confident in God's power, and I will see you next week.